Not again? I saw you guys yesterday!
Oh, is it the same thing?
Why would you do this?
What were we doing?
Very good fucking question.
I was trying to kill the bitch, and you were saying no, and he is paying the bitch.
And then Axyla and Drews were giving each other lances.
We had a whole discussion. It's fine now.
Sexual tension has been
I
resolved.
was drinking my cider.
You have an ale.
Because he
You say
ruined
you have
it.
an a-hole?
I thought
Ale?
I have an amber.
Ale.
I guess I took the amber ale.
Yes.
Because I don't
Matt
have
ruined
any
him.
particular.
I didn't ruin them. I made them better.
I don't have any particular preference.
Posh.
Pish posh.
Pish posh. I don't know where to go from here.
So,
Feel
the
like it's
money
on
has been
YouTube.
collected. The plates have been cleared. The barmaid asks, can I get you guys anything else?
Privacy.
You're in the common room of a bar.
Well, there's more of us than there are of her, and I think she has some dishes to wash.
I believe that's called sexism.
It's fine, because I am a female, so it's okay.
Gender roles need to be broken.
She's the only one here working. If Gil were here, I'd make him go back there and do
She
it.
asked,
Yeah, that's sexist.
are you guys going
Why is
after
only the lady working? The dude's just fucking sleeping?
the dude's
Bullshit.
outside managing something else?
Sexist. He's
He has the
managing
important
while
job
the lady's
while he
doing the
makes-
kitchen work, waiting on people.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you take the lead on the thing.
She asked, are you guys going after the tower today?
Maybe.
I think that's above your pay grade.
Player knowledge. No.
How does she know what we're doing?
She was there when we were talking
Are
about
her and Gil
Making the penis
making the penises kiss.
I don't know. I'm not gonna assume what she has going on under there.
Cloacal kissing.
She wasn't in the back room when he talked to us about it, though.
No, but the tower is a known issue to the town. Up and down.
Yeah, she was up there when I was asking about it.
That's
Do you
true.
have a cloaca?
Like, we're getting really
I don't think that I don't know that you guys know each other well enough to.
I'm just
That's
curious.
personal.
Right?
I didn't ask it in character. I'm just pondering.
Personal and private.
He's
Well, let's
privately
find the pear
pondering.
guy and find out.
So,
Pear
if
guy
the
will
pear guy
know.
is homeless, we have no idea where he could be. Like, he could be anywhere if he's homeless.
He could be anywhere
I would
if
say
he's
pears.
anything.
Panhandling.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. We just bought the man shoes
He bought his own shoes.
with our money.
Didn't
Yeah,
he
we
say
We
he
bought the
had a
man
house?
shoes.
I feel like we talked to him about this. He had a house. I think the barkeep
He said
maybe
he had
was
a house.
lying
He said
about
he
his
had a
homelessness.
house.
Yeah, he did say he had a house.
Yeah. I want to go out and talk to Gil about the pear guy. Still donning my hat.
Hat still donned. Exiting the Stonehill Inn, you see Gil sitting on the platform.
It's a classic.
Gil looks up to you and says, "Oh, good morning. Are you guys on your way to take care of the tower?"
Maybe. But we need to ask you about the pear guy.
Pear
you,
guy?
you told us he had a house. Isla says he's homeless. We need to know where he is.
I mean, if you can, I'm being generous in calling it a house. I mean, it's a shanty, lean-to.
Okay.
He lives to the south of town a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know exactly where. I just know based on the state of his clothes and shoes and cart. Highly doubt the dude has a house. I mean, he could live in one of the mining things if he wanted to help us mine, but he's shot us down every single time, so we can't really just give him the space that's meant for miners.
Okay.
I'm just
How
ready.
peculiar. How peculiar. So south of town.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done talking to you.
So when are you guys gonna head over to the tower?
When we damn well feel like it. When we find the pear guy.
I didn't know the pear guy was pivotal in
In the
peering upon the tower.
Thunderwave?
I'm gonna let you do you at this point. At this point, I imagine myself in the center of town still drinking my ale.
I'm vexed. I'm gonna be vexed.
Okay.
So,
I say we go to the south of town and look for the pear guy.
yes, that's on the way to the tower anyways.
It is.
Tower's to the west.
Oh.
If you say you have a couple of adventurers come in every day for this quest, then why are you in such a rush to get us to go?
Should be new people coming, like, anytime now.
Any second. And
Haven't
then you
had
can give them your broken chair spiel in the back of your broken chair bar.
one. The Stonehill Inn is the most profitable inn within 3 townships. 2. Adventurers haven't been trickling in as much. Missive has been out a little bit. People were really excited at first. You guys were the first couple in a couple of days.
Not as excited since people started disappearing.
No, you just have first, like, takes the people farther away to answer the call. Takes them a little bit longer to get here. Takes longer for the message to get to them. So I mean, maybe in a couple of days we'll have some more adventurers show up. But you're it for now, and I'd rather that find out what's going on with that thing sooner rather than later.
So we're it for now.
Yes.
So you're on our timeline now.
Yes.
It's pear noon.
It's pear noon. And he's one of the only people that's been nice to us. Without
Your
being
attitude is
snobbish.
giving me pause.
So we're curious as to what has happened to him. Clearly, he's the poorest person in town, and nobody seems to be caring about him.
That's by choice. I told you, we've offered him work. The man doesn't want to.
He's trying to sell pears. He's going after his pear passion.
And no one wants to eat pears here. We're not a pear providence.
We do.
I like pears.
Cool. 2 people.
I'll like
People.
I like.
You're pushing it.
Alright. Well, we're gonna head towards the south of town and check it out. Then we'll go look at your tower. It'll be fine.
Gil
It'll be
looks at you
fine.
guys and just shrugs his shoulders. Alright. Whatever, he's gonna get the job done.
do we walk away? Let's start walking away.
Were you
Yeah.
with us?
South of town! I don't know if you came outside or not. Kind of fumbled out
We'll
into
see
the
during the
street
conversation.
I just
in
sort
an
of fumble out.
adjacent manner.
So we'll walk towards the south of town.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you guys and mention, if I had an inn and I wanted more customers, I would spread news far and wide of some grand adventure with some amazing cash reward at the end of it. Come to the inn.
About that cash reward.
This whole thing could just be a scam to get customers, is what I'm saying.
I agree. There's something fishy.
Well, they get you in, they give you, it's like a dealer. They give you, the first cider for free. They get you hooked. They give you this weird bacon that's got some powdery stuff on it.
Coke bacon.
That tastes
Don't do cocaine in the bathroom.
Cake
Wait,
and-
no. In the,
Bacon.
in the kitchen.
Always do cocaine. in the
I mean, it
bathroom.
does seem suspicious. Do we share the knowledge that we have of the mine with our friend?
You have
What
it.
about the mine?
We should probably.
I'm not.
Are we not
I'm not
telling
saying
him?
this. I'm not saying
This
this
is a
aloud.
player question.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
I'm not
like-
saying
I
it
don't know.
aloud because I don't know. Are we sharing? that?
I feel like that's an individual character choice because we didn't discuss it.
I feel like
True.
you guys can't talk about it among each other while I'm standing here.
Yeah, we aren't. That's why I was saying.
Yeah, I mean,
That it
we
is
are.
not
I'm not
something
saying
we've
it aloud.
discussed.
I'm saying if you guys want to discuss this like you are trying to do right now,
You would hear
should do
us.
it in game.
We aren't because I feel like you would bring it up however you want to bring it up. So if you do or
no,
don't,
you can't have these conversations.
Yes, I'm just gonna say, as a character, it seems like there's weird stuff going on. Like with all these miners, this mine. Gil seems weird. Isla's obviously a witch.
Clearly.
I don't feel good. But
We almost got ate up last night.
see, that is said aloud as a play.
By what?
By the walls.
The walls. Where?
I'm just gonna kind of look at her and see if that facial expression is a shut up facial expression or a not shut up facial expression.
The mine may have tried to eat us.
Oh.
Nobody knows we were there.
We
though.
snuck into the mine
Mostly.
last night while you were sleeping, and
You were
it
busy
may have
sleeping.
tried to eat us while it bled.
I'm gonna pull
One of
the
the
emerald
caverns.
that I still have in my bag out and show it. Like, it was full of all these gems. Then any time we pulled one out, this weird red stuff came out of the walls and turned into crystals? Crystal.
Well, that's unsettling.
And then it tried to eat us, and we left, and now suddenly the mine is closed. But Gil is so concerned with us going to the tower and not giving a shit about the fact that the mine just tried to eat at people. And
Yeah, they had
concern.
already said that they were closing that part of the mine anyways, too. So clearly they know something was going on before it even
Still
Have
being
we
concerned.
tried setting it on fire?
No.
Yes.
Yes. Apparently I have forgotten everything.
I did, in fact, try to set it on fire. It did
How'd
not
that
work.
go? Oh.
No, not exactly. I mean, what? Cave adjacent. A
It
portion
didn't go as
of the
planned.
non-eating
Let's just
cave.
say it didn't go how we thought it would, but it was weird. We were able to get out, but now, like, it's all closed, and they're
Seems
being...
like we maybe should collapse that or something.
But they're sending all the people to go into different shafts of the mine now, so it's going to be full of people.
Yeah.
Not that particular area, but, like, I'm assuming...
Are we caring about that?
Well, I mean, it's the entire town seems to be going there.
I feel like we should maybe see how much this is worth.
Maybe. Well, because you have some gems. I have a gem.
Pawn stars.
Is there a pawn shop in town?
I feel like if we talk to the pair,
I feel like
Let's go
he was.
to the
I feel like he was
expert.
really nice, and he might have knowledge. That
If
he would be
anyone's
yeah,
gonna
if he doesn't
actually
want to
tell
work
us
for these
what's
crazy
going on,
people.
it's gonna be him if he knows
Yeah.
what's going
So
on.
let's just go south and see if we can find his lean-to.
He chose to live in poverty instead of getting a profession with these.
We head to the south of town.
Making their way down south,
Walking past.
and they're pair bound. The group passes by numerous miners going off to different duties in different parts of the town. Some of them have discarded pickaxes and whatnot, and are walking forward a lot more limberly, as they're not burdened by overmuch weight. You see certain groups inspecting pieces of ore, trying to chisel out possible valuables, just constant work around you. The entire town bustles with life as you reach the southern gate.
I know, right?
The gate is currently shut.
Is there?
It is kept by those who
Is
are
there a
dead.
guard?
And the dead keep it.
The dead keep it.
Are there guards
That's
outside the
why-
gate?
Who are dead.
Are there guards
Maybe.
inside the gate?
Whatever.
Are there guards?
There are 2 guards.
Okay.
They're just kind of sitting there, hanging out.
Are the guards
Can we get through this way?
Yeah, sure. What's going on? What's going down south?
Oh, we're looking for the haircut man.
Oh, PearCurious guy. Yeah, we usually see him in about now. Like, seems to be a little late. Cool.
Do you happen to know his name?
I never asked his name. He's always just the pear guy.
Okay.
That's weird.
That's fine.
Do you know where he usually hangs out south of town?
No, not really. He mentioned, like, having a couple of pear trees, like, I don't know, a couple hours south.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Could be closer, could be farther. Never really been.
You've been completely useless.
You're welcome.
But thank you.
Can we open the door for you now?
Yeah.
Cool. You get to do it yourself.
Okay.
I cast Thunderwave.
I'm gonna let her do it this time. Just
What?
because. I
Yeah,
feel like
man.
we made a grand entrance, so we should make a grand exit.
You can only hold it in so much.
She can
Suppress
only-
those
That's
feelings.
a 13.
It's only 13. Can I get
That's
a...
a light.
Bardic inspiration! And roll a d6.
That was a D4.
D6.
No.
D6. Darling D6.
That's a 5. So that's now an 18. Thunderwave hits everyone in the vicinity.
We are intensely inspired.
Yeah.
No, we're knocked back.
Well, I feel like you guys are behind.
Yeah.
So.
Thunderwave is a 360-degree attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was 180.
No.
My bad.
I got you guys. Don't worry about it.
It is yo bad. So the 2 guards
She's got mending shit.
I have so many things.
roll an 8 and a 4. They fail their dexterity saving throw. Sorry, their constitution saving throw. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I need all of you to roll a constitution saving throw.
Which is a
D20. Plus your constitution modifier.
Oh.
Oh, tits.
What'd you get?
8.
Bardic inspiration.
Oh.
18. Congratulations.
Give me the
That's
6,
nat
brah.
20.
Bardic
Plus
inspiration
3,
on
so
that. Roll an extra
23.
D6.
The tiny D6 is more likely to roll better.
Maybe.
Quiet.
I don't know how these ones do. I don't use them very often, so.
Oh, I also did a roll for the game.
Ah!
Don't
Can
Well, the
we
game.
throw my dice.
can we stack a bardic inspiration? Should we need to? Okay. If we each need one.
Plus 6.
What'd you roll originally?
8.
Plus 6 is a 14. 14.
19.
Yes, I remember you in 19.
I got a
You were
nat
the
20.
natural 20. I did not roll well at all.
You're used to this. So it's-
Yeah, I'm like,
you're ready.
I'm like, I'm ready for the
Pears.
It
third
was,
waves.
it was right at the 13,
Like
14 roll
Ah.
line for the...
Prepared.
Cool. So all of you succeed your saving throw. You take 2d6 of half 2d6 damage. So go ahead and roll your damage.
I don't think we rolled. She rolls damage, right?
No, I mean she can, but there's so many of us. It's faster if we
Even
just
with a
roll
net
our.
No,
own.
it's if it's 1 damage for everyone.
Huh?
She rolls 1 damage once, and that's everyone's damage, I thought?
No.
Isn't that how you always spell? Okay.
Is it,
I do this one individually.
up or down?
Oh, roll. Round it down. I got a 4 and a 9.
She can fix you, it's fine.
Yeah, I can fix it.
So I add my 2d6s and half it?
Yes, and if it's odd, go down 1.
2.
Or if the half doesn't make sense, like if it's like a 7, it's not a 3.5, it's a 3.
No. All my papers fell.
A calamitous strike pierces the air.
Damn right it does.
Calamitous. Calamastia.
The air being forcibly pushed away from everyone. The 2 guards are blown back, hitting the gate,
They should have opened it.
and then the pressure rising, the gate flying open with them landing behind it. The Dragonborn's companions looking slightly phased by the occurrence, but not moved by it. They look at her with what?
I want
She's-
I
I
just
wanna
glance
feel-
over and kind of shake my head.
I want to feel like I don't look phased because I would be used to it.
I giggle.
So I'm
You're
just-
like stoic.
yeah. So I'm just kind of like,
Okay, we have a stoic look.
eh,
Guys are
a
hilarious.
side eye.
Yeah.
Just like
A giggling dwarf.
Yes, and a giggling dwarf.
the thunder wave just tickled you all over. Like,
Like, time for more cheese.
The guard,
He said open it yourself. I opened it myself.
one guard lays
Fixed it!
unconscious on the ground. The other says, "Not again! I saw you guys yesterday!
oh, is this the thing that?
Why would you do this?"
I feel like if you saw us yesterday, you would have opened the door instead of saying
Did
open
he
it
like
yourself.
shift? Like,
Shift swaps.
because he was like, I don't want to be on that one. Sucks to be you.
Then you should have opened
It was
the
his counterpart that told you to open it your own
Well,
damn
then he
self.
should have stopped and been like, "Why? Wait!"
I'll get it.
I walk up to him and put a hand on his shoulder, try to comfort him, and then stroke his facial hair a little bit and say, There. There's a fancy hat now. And I give him a fancy hat.
Roll for fanciness.
Roll for Milo.
12.
A moderately fancy top hat
No, I'll take it.
appears on the gentleman's head. As he cries, she's like, "What are you talking about? Can you fix
What
the
is-
gate again?"
What is everybody's current health?
7.
Stuff numbers. 9. I point up,
So 0.
encouraging him to look up.
He looks up and looks at the sky.
No, he sees his hat.
Oh. Well, I mean, the hat is on his head.
So if he looks up, yeah.
Like the
It's
hat.
a metaphysical hat.
Oh, okay. It's not bound to his head and moves
No, it's
around
an
with him.
illusion. It's an illusion hat
Yeah, I would say that's an illusion.
above his head, a little bit.
He sees a black hole and is startled.
Perfect.
Aren't we all?
How damaged is the gate?
I smile at him and ruffle his hair a little bit, and then start walking out the gate.
Moderately.
Smile,
I
not
know.
laugh.
Yeah, just I can
Loose
see you doing
boards
that.
hanging
You,
slightly
not him.
off center now. Gate will not properly close.
Do I worry about landing on this one?
He was rude to me.
Then no.
I've had a long morning of people being rude to me, and I've had it.
I will cast Mending on Ruse.
Hooray!
Its hit points equal to 1d4.
People should be less rude to me.
I have to look at things. What is my spellcasting modifier? Where would I find that?
You're a bard. It's charisma.
Oh,
It's always charisma.
that makes sense. So you gain 8 hit points back. Okay.
Is that more than you lost?
Which is fine. I'm
It
also
is
at 7, but I'm going to worry about other people because I have other things I can
Yeah.
use for myself should I need it.
I cast my healing spell on myself.
Did healing word for Mindy?
I don't know, my phone won't let me get to the thing.
Oh, I can look at yours. I can look at yours.
Stroking your hand all over your body, you heal yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy rolls.
So you have cure wounds, so regain 1d8 plus 2 hit points. So
Cool.
1d8 plus 2.
No, because I only lost 2 hit points.
Southwardly.
Yeah, the party then begins to move southwardly to
The southern lands.
search for their lost pear provider. The sun at a beautiful spot in the early morning. The party begins to walk southwardly to find their...
Lost shaker of salt.
I was going to say pear provider. Pear peddler?
Barista.
Parista. They're parista.
So what is south of town?
A lot of stuff.
We're following the path.
The pear path. The perilous pear path.
Perilous
Of
pear
perfection.
path.
Paved with
Putrid
No!
corpses.
premonitions.
Yes.
No!
What the fuck is wrong with you, Joe?
I don't want to know, actually. I don't. Okay.
My heart palpitates.
Oh god. Oh god.
I didn't even read that one.
Oh my god.
Now you can bring up your pachydermal member.
My paranormal pachydermal.
Nice road truckers.
Oh no.
Nice road trekking pachydermic members.
Hey, do you have that gun with one bullet I can borrow real fast? Because I'm out. Headed south of town. With the gates in shambles. Behind you.
Shambles. Shambles. No. Sorry.
The unpaved, hard-packed dirt road is before you.
California.
Where's the sun rising in relation to the road? Where's the sun in relation to the
We're
road?
going south.
You're going south.
Well, I
It
don't know
was-
what this
it was
world.
early in the
Not
day.
all worlds
Oh,
work the
God.
same. Axel spins.
You suck.
The sun rises in the east and sets in the west.
On Earth? I don't know about your world. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no. In
That's
my
what he
world.
said.
Okay.
Yeah, in his world.
Okay. And it's like, is close up down right? 'Cause it was like 6 last time.
I'd say it's maybe like 8 o'clock right now.
Okay.
It's pretty fair.
I can see that, yeah.
So like still morning, but like
Not super early.
yeah.
No sunrise over the road. Sunrise over there, and it's up already.
Totes mug oats.
Okay, cool. I'm good. Thanks.
You're
You
welcome,
needed to set the
Senor
scene
Cheese
mentally.
Bit.
That is morning cheese. Off for adventure.
All right. Does anyone else have anything they want to chime in, question wise?
Heading south, looking for a homeless purveyor.
Headed south.
Headed south.
Headed south.
To the left, you see the gently sloping hills that some of you know hide the Wave Echo Cave.
Oh, for fucking balls' sake. Not going to Wave Echo Cave.
Fuck you, caves!
To the right is a lush forest.
Like with bath bombs and stuff?
Probably much of the bath of the bombs.
The animals appreciate it because they haven't been tested on them.
Well, I mean, if there's bath bombs in the forest when it rains, technically it is tested on them.
Bath
No,
bombs make you so sparkly.
They go and seek it out. It's not. That's voluntary.
Yeah, voluntary bath bombing.
Okay. Axyla, I would request you roll a d20 under the guise of luck.
You would.
Is it like a skill? You get to add points to it.
This is not a skill she gets to add points to. This is a
Bardic inspiration.
this is a
Bardic inspiration.
this is a fate
Stop it.
roll.
We have like 12.
That's
Yes. Yes, we
no,
got
you
it, we
have
got it.
12. There's no like. That is statement of fact. After
I can't
about
bardically inspire.
No.
I'm just playing a walking tune.
2 hours on the road, you see
A 3-hour tour.
smoke
On the water?
rising.
Dun, dun.
You do not see smoke on the water.
Dang it.
See
Where
smoke
is the water?
over the forest.
Getting out of there. Go on.
Power.
So as we go down the path.
As you go down the path, you see smoke rising in the distance.
Mhm.
The smoke is coming from the right side
Okay.
in the forested area, and it is a thick, dark smoke.
He's trying to push us to the caves.
Caves are to the left.
No, that's what I mean. There's a fire over there.
Oh, okay.
They're burning these motherfucking woods to the ground.
Fight the fire.
Hunger Games style. He's like,
With
I'm gonna burn
fire?
this whole area. So you
Yeah,
guys are
Start our own fire.
It's coming for us. We asked for this.
Fire.
They're
Fire cannot harm a dragon.
oh.
That's what I was saying. By fire with fire.
Yeah, I have fire
Burn all your
resistance. So I'll
clothes
just
off,
walk
but as long as you're okay with that.
Resistant does
how
not mean
far out
immune.
Is that? I think we're still looking for the pear dude, so it's
You-
a little ways down. We'll head down the
About-
path still.
This is about 300 yards away. You notice
Okay.
these.
Oh,
notice
now
these
I
really
smoke.
close.
Is it
So-
like
Maybe it'll be a
forest
campfire.
fire, or is it like a campfire size?
It's thick smoke.
It
so
is
it's
thicker than a campfire,
Okay.
but
There's a store. Right?
not the entire woods are on fire.
Okay, took my
Consult.
suggestion and he's burning down the orchard.
No, I think
would
the
sell
orchard's
it
the other
if
direction.
thought
I think it was
that would
northwest.
change anything.
If I remember correctly.
Okay, so
Just every time he goes upstairs, he gets
I'm pretty
He's like,
sure
I don't know.
that was in the lore.
You say so.
Pretty sure.
So let's go towards the smoke.
Let's head towards the smoke and investigate.
Okay.
I second that.
elevating
All right.
their pace.
Elevating, running.
Running muy mucho faster, the party rushes south towards the blackening sky. Minutes later, upon reaching the source of the smoke, they see a very sad,
Panda.
a very
World's
sad,
saddest panda.
The whale. The whale.
a very
The
sad
lonely whale.
and ramshackle cottage.
Someone sabotaged the pear man.
There is a
Maybe
small,
we don't judge. Maybe he just lives that way, yo.
there is a small grove of trees evenly spaced behind this house.
What kind of fruit is on the trees?
With a approximately 20 feet from them and the rest of the forest. The trees are aflame.
But are they fire fruit trees or are they pear trees?
Or are they apple trees? Maybe this is
The
a secondary
scent
apple orchard.
upon the air is pear.
Quick!
Who am I killing?
Make haste!
To
Fate
what?
didn't bring us together, but by God, we're here.
Is there a source
I'd
of
go
water
and look in the
nearby?
house.
Run
Is
inside.
the whole thing on fire?
You're
I'm going
fireproof, right?
The house,
Running inside.
the ramshackle cottage is not on fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
then
going
I'm not
into the
running
house.
inside because that would probably give him a heart attack.
It's a dragon person.
For the official
Thunder
record,
wave and thunder the fire away.
this
That
house
works that
would
way.
not survive a thunder wave.
Sounds like a
I'm just
terrible
gonna
idea.
throw that out there for you.
Just so
Good to
you
know. Good to know.
It would crumble.
Can we knock on the door lightly?
Can we help put out the? Can we salvage pears?
Okay, what do you want to do first?
I wanna
I'm
go
running to
knock on-
salvage
I want to go knock on the
Okay,
door and
you're
say,
running to salvage pears. You can try to
Looking for-
fight fire.
Looking for shifty fuckers.
You do not.
Fucker.
You don't know that.
Looking around, you do not see any shifty fuckers.
Too late.
50 fuckers.
Or too late. How bad is the fire?
The trees are fairly engulfed.
Oh no. Are there collection bins? Like, what can I do? Is there? I ran up to it. What can I do?
Looking around,
barrels, like something.
you see a water trough close by
With water in it.
with water.
Okay,
in it, yes.
just making sure.
And
Filled
she's
with
looking
lighter
stuff up,
fluid.
doesn't matter. There's a water trough close by
Buckets.
with a single bucket.
Okay, I'm gonna try to start putting out the closest. 14.
You
With
find
the-
the bucket whole and complete. You begin to throw water upon.
Onto the closest tree.
I'm trying to find a spell that will help.
You begin to throw
Make the fire.
water upon the trees. Okay.
Okay.
One more time for success. You successfully put out the first tree.
It's just a couple dribbles.
We
no
all
big
have
deal.
water skins in our packs.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to
I
another
continue
tree and-
with the next one.
I need you to roll a d6.
All of us are just her.
Just her. She's the only one trying to put out trees.
I said I would use my water skin.
I said I
Your
was
water
gonna go
skin that
knock on
holds
the
like
door.
a half a liter of water.
That's better than
That
nothing, you
helps.
know.
After one miraculous toss of the bucket, the second tree is extinguished. I need you to roll a separate d20. This is a fate d20. The water trough is now empty.
After 2 freaking buckets?
You threw a couple in the first one, but it's a basic bitch trough.
Yes. I saved
wants
2 fucking
lattes?
trees, you bitch. 2 buckets. Now what do we do? I start getting the pears off
Start
the trees.
spinning on the fire.
Prestidigitation?
Are
Who
there
has
any
it?
animals
Who has
around?
Who has
I
it?
said prestidigitation.
Then go!
Yeah, you're the only
Do
one that
something!
has
I
it.
can't cast it for
My
you!
character sheet. Wait, no, I need the book.
He needs to know what prestidigitation is.
I need
Yeah.
whiskey.
What prestidigitation
I
is.
don't have any for you.
Are there any animals around?
No, there are no animals around. They have fled the flames.
Can I cast
I don't
mending
have
on the trees?
prestidigitation.
Does fire count as a creature?
No.
Can I cast
It is
cure
not
wounds
calcifer.
on the trees? Or dissonant whispers at the fire?
I just thought of dissonant whispers, but he said the fire didn't count as a creature.
It is not calcifer.
Oh, that's not calcifer.
I cast minor illusion on the fire. And I want to give it angry eyes.
Because now it is calcifer.
Are you gonna get out some cheese to fondue? Like, okay.
Roll for the amount of anger these eyes have.
If possible, I want them to be like fiery but with a darker flame, if possible.
Okay. You have given the fire googly eyes.
That's what I secretly wanted. Can an
so
invisible,
happy.
mindless, shapeless force smother a fire?
Shapeless? No.
Could me change?
I'm
Har-
useless right
harvesting
now.
harvesting
just seems
pears
like it would
from
be
the
like-
trees
like
to
a big
pull them
whiff
away
of
from
air
the
or
danger.
something.
Yeah, I'm
Which
gonna
would-
help her.
I did
Other
not
than
hear what you said.
fire.
I apologize.
Harvesting
Yes.
pears off of the trees to pull them away from danger.
The fire has big
Yes.
googly eyes now, though.
You find
'Cause I'm green.
some pears still viable.
Into the
I mean, I
bucket,
can
maybe,
just
to
cast
transport
it
quickly.
Yes.
And then dump them into the trough, because why
I did
not?
want to like knock on the door
Keep
and
them safe,
get
because
the
it's
guy.
damp.
Can I cast
In
mending
there.
on the trees that were put out to restore
No.
them?
Is a fire an unsecured
I can
object?
wait. I can cast mending on a wooden gate, but not on a tree.
Yes.
Use
Damn it.
Make
That doesn't make any sense, but
more
okay.
fire.
You can't fix alive.
I guess
I
I
don't
can't
know.
fix
You-
living.
You're not being silent.
Yeah, you totally
I
can.
don't know.
I know. He's just being a douche.
Fine.
I am being a douche. You know, fine. Actually, roll for it. If you roll high enough, you can mend a goddamn tree.
Roll 28.
20. D20.
The white one.
I was like, I can't.
That's the easiest one.
Bardic inspiration.
That's a D6. I got 14.
Take your word for it, because it was in the other room.
I did. Yeah, they're still there.
It's right
They're
there.
in the thing.
Oh,
Because
14.
it was a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Bardic
14. 40.
You are able to mend trees.
Yay!
Now you're a druid.
We mend them quicker than they burn. That is.
Startled, the 2 trees that were put out burst back into flames.
But I
Did you
knew
say
that-
startled like the tree was startled?
That's what I thought.
No.
That would be startling to suddenly
Would
burst
be.
back
It's
into
like,
flame.
yeah.
Then they're alive and that changes earthing.
Trees are alive in the sense that trees grow from the
So the
earth.
trees that
and
just mended are
And
now
startle you when they
on fire.
catch
No.
it back on fire.
Because sentient
Startling
trees I
the
can deal
group.
with.
Okay. Startling us. I guess you and I. since we're part of
Startling
the trees.
the group. The 2 trees put out are now put in
So
flame.
did anything... I'm gonna roll friggin... now I don't have insight. Damn it. Perception?
Go for it.
Wait, no. Hold
Just
on.
like, wait.
That's the wrong...
What do I have to roll
It's
to
the
look
wrong
at the fire
character
and
sheet.
know if something's fishy about it?
Arcana or perception or insight? Whichever one you find most applicable. Yes. Lick your finger to turn a plastic covered page. You...
Oh no, it was 100%
Insight.
for
There we go.
effect.
Okay.
Oh, was it? You're so kind.
16.
16.
Is anything unnatural about the...
Yes, upon
Yes.
looking at
I
this
was-
flame,
I was fucking looking for those bastards!
upon viewing this flame, you see that these 2 trees, the fire isn't consuming the tree. It is burning without burning the tree. The other 10 trees are actually alight.
Gruntleham giggles a bit.
I turn around, glaring at Gruntleham. Judgmentally.
Judge Gruntly.
The fire
Kick
dissipates.
your ass. Kick your ass. Gonna start to kick your ass.
Is that your official spell? Bardic inspiration.
So I go back to rescuing more pears, because clearly.
I'm gonna help her rescue pears.
There are no more pears to rescue.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Are there
Oh,
pears
the
for
love
me to
shack.
rescue?
There are no more pears to rescue.
I think
Knock a little louder, sugar.
I knock a little louder on the love shack.
Upon coming to the Love Shack's door, you see the door ajar.
I gingerly touch the door and push it open lightly and softly and slowly as I peer in.
Caressing the wood of
touches
the...
Opening the door, you see a bare earth floor, something that might have resembled a sleeping space once, but is now utterly destroyed. Everything is strewn across the room, shambles reflecting.
I should tell you,
The cottage.
I might swing a fist at you if the pear guy's dead.
You're
I-
take out God.
You will burn down your wooden town.
I will
To
turn
the
this into
ground.
preacher so fast.
As Sugpa furiously reshuffles his DM papers.
Anybody alive in the house?
As he giggles and shiftily...
There is. How many
Darts
people?
his
How many of you have
gaze
entered the
about
house
the
right
room.
now?
Gruntleham is in
I
the
want
house.
to go that direction because I can't save any more pears.
Yeah, the three of us are
I'm
probably
gonna rush
walking
towards the door.
toward
Rushing.
the door.
Just Gruntleham is in the house?
Yes, the three of us.
There's only. Oh, sorry, the 3 of you?
The three of us are going toward the house. He's in it.
There's only, at
I
this
have
time.
one of those blocking pads if you want.
What's happened?
There's only one living person in this house. Yeah!
There's no dead body. It's just one living person.
Yeah.
Gruntleham, looking around the room, sees everything destroyed, but no sign of any other person, entity,
Or pear.
or pear. Actually, there are
Single
some pears on the ground, crushed.
Is there a boot print in it?
In the pear?
In the pear?
Am I to the house yet? What's
Yes,
happening?
you're to the house. You're at the door. You two are now inside.
What's going on?
There is no boot print in the pear. It is crushed as if with an object.
Are there any footprints going around or elsewhere or whatever?
As a
Fingerprints. Who has the powder to dust? Wait, we've got Ash outside.
as a
She's like,
dirt-
wait, we can do this.
Her brain is moving
As an
faster
earthen
than her
floor.
logic.
there are many footprints everywhere.
Do any look like the shoes we got?
Brand new. Pretty.
I'm gonna need a perception check to see if you guys can discern that nonsense.
Everybody roll.
Everybody.
Everybody roll.
15.
You're like a pony!
You're still outside, so you can't see anything inside.
Because I used his.
Yeah, they've cursed.
16.
Tainted. I will be blissfully ignorant, it's fine.
You
tell
can
me.
tell the two footprints. The two shoe prints that seem familiar to the shoes that you were overly analyzing of the pear provider. And they appear to, you see them stand up very quickly. You see them stark and on the ground, right next to the destroyed bed area. And after that, you see two solid lines as if something was dragged away.
Do we all notice this, or only she does silently?
I have
and
a
hasn't
special
told
set
us?
of skills.
I think we're gonna need some fire.
I believe Axyla shares her deducements.
I
Deductions.
don't think that's a word.
I like
Deducements.
deducements.
I think
Because it
Would
makes
you
me
deduce?
tell you that you're... Never mind.
He was clearly kidnapped. Look at these tracks. They were dragged away. These are the shoes that we got, dude.
Well, let's search around and see if there's any other clues and stuff like that, and then we can follow. Searching.
We're all looking for pears clues.
10.
We're all looking for pears clues. We're all looking for pears clues. Because we're really curious.
Because they are some pears.
I identify as PearCurious, thank you.
Because it makes him mad.
I think you're confusing the word
We
mad
sang a bard
You either
song.
commit or you don't.
and depressed.
We
Yeah, we
sang
sang
a
a
bard
bard
song. I was helping
did
her with
sing
her
a bard
searching while we were singing.
13? I don't know who all was...
I was singing my song.
Oh, okay.
Sing my song.
What would
What
searching
are we checking
be?
for?
No, I was just searching. 13.
What can you add anything to that?
Bardic
My
inspiration.
perception, and I got one bardic inspiration. I just took one
okay.
instead of it being like everybody's.
Oh, okay, no, that's
That
fine.
was my bardic inspiration roll.
No, that wasn't. You don't know what you're doing. Sit down,
rolling.
Analyzing the ground in front of you, you see a mixture of footprints. You're able to discern two individual footprints that you do not recognize. But after that, there are so many overlapping and
Are
partial
they dainty-ish, or are they bigger, or both?
In the kitchen with pear guy.
So there's two sets of footprints in addition to his.
Correct.
So like two people.
that
Yeah,
they can that you
Which
can
size?
that Rue can discern. Ruse.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah, you discern two footprints. Sorry, two individual footprints. Past that, there could be more, but you are unaware of that. You're unaware of that.
Of what they look like, or what they
Pretty
might be
much.
from. Okay, so, where are we heading, guys? Which
So,
way?
if
I
we-
see some sets of footprints, but I'm not quite sure where they're heading.
So we have no idea what direction they left once they left the house.
There is one door to this ramshackle hut.
Head there.
You
So
came
we can
in
go
through.
out. And
Well,
then,
yeah,
is there
that's
any footprints on the outside?
There are footprints on the
Or
outside, but you have to roll to tell me, like, to figure out where they're going. You see, I need you to roll a d4 now. Do you want to roll the new one?
No, but I will.
Fuck your D4.
It's gonna get a 2.
Matt's the only one who likes
It
it.
is a
That
2.
tells you anything.
You see these footprints go to rejoin the road.
With the dragging still?
Yes, with the dragging still. However, these footprints just don't bisect it at a 90-degree angle. They look as if they're looping, headed in a southwardly direction.
Footprints going south.
How many of the pears did I save? Can we load those up so that they don't get
Put them in our bags.
eaten by wildlife?
They're gonna get eaten by a
Salvage
dragonborn.
it.
That's racist.
No!
Is it
To take
racist
with
if it's a
us.
statement of fact?
I'm saying like the deer and shit. We want to use them for good.
Roll a d10.
Roll
With
for pear packing.
d10, chance of explosion.
Are these?
You got 2 pairs.
2?
But that's enough. We can get the seeds out of them. We can regrow.
Bardic inspiration?
Do you all want to like pack your own? Maybe these
Yeah,
will
yeah.
only fit
Can
in my
I?
pack.
Yeah, can I? It's
Yeah,
not
just
just
two.
We're all
in my
gonna try to
pack?
carry pears.
Sure,
Okay.
everyone rolls a d10.
Nah, go.
What?
Gruntleham.
You
roll for pears. Pear packing.
D10. Oh, pears.
Pernicious pear packing. Roll that one.
I want this one.
Precarious pair.
No, I don't want this one.
8 pairs. 5 pairs?
5 pears.
The trick is you can put them up and down, and so the bottom and the bottom, and then the cone tops fit in together, so you can fit more in
2
smaller
pairs.
Makes
spots.
sense. It makes sense. The kind of shape together.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Share
17
my
of them.
pear packing tips because I'm the
How
pear
many are
packing
left?
king.
How many are left?
Roll 1d6.
That's nice.
5.
There are 5 pairs left.
Snack. Or we can come back for them.
I ain't eat one. She could
I guess we can each take one for the road, and you
Yeah.
can like carry your extra.
Have a roadie.
Pear. Roasted pear. Caramelized.
Pairs
Perfection.
are. Actually, roll a d20 for pleasantness.
For pleasant. They're gonna be slightly singed.
The pears are not overly pleasant warm, but still edible.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Pear-like.
Nature.
So then we're gonna
I'm gonna get this
go
pear.
to the south and follow the footprint.
We're gonna follow the path.
Yes.
The pear path.
The perilous pear path.
There's just degrees of good.
Is there degrees?
We're
of
just
good?
rolling for degrees.
Well-
It's always successful.
Everything's successful. It's just degree 98 of them.
No.
You're gonna kill her.
No.
I have too much player knowledge.